Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome! I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here at the Crater of Diamonds State Park. The Crater of Diamonds State Park in Arkansas. We are here looking for diamonds today. Now the diamonds here at the state park are few and far between. So we've got a team effort going on today. We're gonna find one. We sure hope. So wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. And of course, as always with this Arkansas trip, we got Pioneer Pauly here.
I gotta do laundry.
Yes. So if you want to check out his perspective, there will be a video from here on Pauly's channel as well.
Got a hose. Extends all the way over to the hookup.
And of course today we have our very gracious hosts who are showing us what to do and how to do it. We have the cutest gem hunter in history.
Oh, you're
Kyndal.
not me? Ah.
Oh yeah, there's also Frank. It's that camping couple.
Woo!
Now this is my first time at the Crater of Diamonds here. Actually my first time diamond mining in general. And I know the gist of it. I have done gem mining before. Diamonds are heavy just like garnets and peridot. They come out the same way. But this is the first time I'm here with diamonds. It is so exciting. They are very hard to find at the Crater of Diamonds here. In fact, they say some days there's up to 500 people here searching for diamonds. And on a typical day, one is found throughout the whole park. Now, that camping couple, Frank and Kyndal, say they have the technique down and they guarantee us we're gonna find one today. Hopefully, one for each of us even. But that might be pushing our luck a little bit much. I will explain along the way what we're doing, how we're doing it, how we find these diamonds, why they are here, all of that stuff. But first, let's get searching.
Nice.
Yes, apparently Frank needs to fill the bin his own way.
So we will be working the east drain, if you know the Crater of Diamonds at all. We will be working the east drain today, and that's because that's where Frank and Kyndal have found lots of diamonds. They say they typically can find one diamond in 2 days' work if they're working hard all day in the east drain. So that's where we're working today. We brought bins and hoses and all that kind of stuff so we can work as close as possible to the east drain. That way we don't have to carry the gravels a long distance to the washing sheds that are way over there. That would be difficult. We get to work right beside the east drain. And if you're wondering why the drain, this is where water flows through in big storms. And as water flows through, it washes away mud, lights, and it leaves the heaviers, there's a term, the heavies and the gravel behind, and it concentrates in the drains, meaning there's a better chance to find diamonds here than there. And that's why we work the drains. Today, the east drain. A tiny bit of water flowing. And you can see the water flowing here is actually, you can see washing away the mud. The mud goes away, leaving the gravels behind. And sure enough, there could be a diamond in any of this. In fact, this looks like a great spot to start digging. It's a diamond! No, it's not. It is important to dig gravels rather than just the clay mud that's around. So as you're digging, you're really looking for rocks and loose gravel to come out rather than just solid chunks of mud and clay. And this is looking like some pretty nice gravel here.
And that's what the diamonds actually form in?
Now, typically up north where we have like world-class diamond mines and stuff, we know that the diamonds form in kimberlite. Kimberlite pipes, those are ancient volcanoes that blasted material from the core of the earth basically up and carried diamonds with them. Frank was just telling us the material here that formed the diamonds is called lamperite, which I'm not too familiar with, but it's gotta be something similar to kimberlite. A material from way down in the Earth's crust, like way down there, that came up through volcanic action and carried diamonds with it. The volcanic action that carried diamonds from deep in the Earth's core doesn't happen anymore. The volcanoes that erupt these days don't carry diamonds with them. That kind of volcanic action happened millions and billions of years ago, and any diamonds that may have come up from the Earth's core or deep in the crust have already come up. There are no new diamonds coming up. Your geology lesson of the day. This is the second time in history I've seen Pauly actually shovel. Wow.
Yeah.
He must really want a diamond.
I had a Monster energy drink, enough to make me want to dig.
Now this is a multi-step process. We've got the buckets dug from the drain. We've carried them over here. The next step is to put them into this set of sieves and sieve them down to different sizes. The bigger stuff, it can just be tossed. We don't have, you know, fist-sized diamonds here. They just don't exist. Then we have sort of the 1/4 inch plus in the top sieve. We'll have the 1/4 to 1/16 in the bottom sieve, and if it's smaller than 1/16, it's gone away, it's gone down there. It would be what's known as a micro diamond. There are people that hunt those, but we're hoping to find something bigger than that 1/16. Then after that, we go into the gem sieving process, but I'll explain that when we get that far. Apparently Paul can't lift buckets. Go Pauly, go! Go Pauly, go! You can do it! Yep, that's pretty much it.
Exactly.
Now the top screen, the 1/4 plus, we just have a good look through. If there were a diamond up here, it would jump out. You would see it instantly. It would glow in there. It would show, oh, you would not miss it. So we have a quick look through it before we dump it to make a bed for gem sieving later. But we do want to have a quick look because if we found one up there, it would be the find of the year up here, for sure. And the bottom screen is like a 1/16 inch screen, maybe even a 20 mesh screen, and up to 1/4 inch. This is the material that we're gonna go through the gem sieve later on and see if there is any diamonds in it. For now, we're just gonna take this and put it into a bucket and save it for gem sieving a little later. Well, I've done 3 buckets full so far, just sifting it down and keeping the small stuff for gem sieving later. But I'm letting Frank take over for a few moments here because my back is killing me. I am still working with a herniated disc and it really hurts bending over like that. So, take a bit of a break and I'll get back at it in a second.
I don't know, how many have we done?
Woo, that's cold. I don't know, like 6?
6.
Not enough.
I've done 3 so far.
Nice.
Okay, Frank, tell us what you really think of Pauly.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Me too. Me too. That's exactly what I think too. So we've processed probably 10 to 20 buckets worth, and we have just the fine material saved aside in other buckets. We're going to go and do some gem sieving now, flipping over, checking their centers, and seeing if we're on the right material. If once we've flipped 2 or 3 times, the material looks terrible, we know we shouldn't dig in that hole anymore and we'll move. But right now, we want to see what that material looks like. Frank's just making a nice flat spot to flip on. And if you haven't seen my other videos on gem sieving, this is known as a gem sieve or sometimes a saruka. It is designed for finding gems. Because gems are heavier than the other material around, they sift out, or they sort of act like gold does in a gold pan. They fall to the bottom, and the way you move this thing, you can actually bring all the heavies right into the very center. And then when you flip it over, the bottom center is now the top center, and you can find those heavies right there, shining in the sun, and hopefully a diamond. But we gotta do one of those first and see if we're on the right material.
Put it over there and flatten it. We're using a little bit of this stuff that was actually smaller than the 1/16 to make kind of a bed for Sarukan. Usually we'll use the gravel after we do some Sarukan. We'll take the centers and all the extra gravel around it will make a really nice bed. But to start off, we need something kind of flat. And since they plow this field, it's kind of hard to find a flat spot. This will work.
Frank's just playing in the mud, making mud pies for Pauly to eat.
Drink.
Here we go, Frank. Frank's gonna find the first diamond of the day. Woohoo! In the first gem sieve of the day.
They do say the first and the last are the luckiest.
Should we flip it on top of the bin, an empty bin?
No, we're gonna flip right here. That's why he made that bed.
Oh, I see. He told you.
All right, so basically all you're doing right now is rotating and tapping it using specific gravity to get all the heavies to the bottom. And by now the diamonds will be at the bottom, but they're not centered yet. So what we're gonna do is shake it back and forth, rotate it, and do that about 10 times. And you're just working all the heavies to the middle. And then when you get all the heavies pretty well to the middle, you're gonna do a little bit more tapping. And the most important part of this is once you get it down, to pull it up slowly at an angle and let all the water run out. And there should be a really nice white center, or at least all the heavies will be in the center.
Where we do the gem sieving, often the centers are black with light material around the outside. That's just the different type of material we have. Here, you have a dark outside with a light center. But again, it's just the heavies that come into the center.
A diamond!
Nice.
There we go.
That looks great.
Perfect.
So actually lots of heavies. We got some nice quartz. You got the little pieces of barite, the blue, and
What color?
yeah, little color. So as you can see, all the heavies are there. Not a lot of white. And actually here, the white is gonna be calcite or barite. And they're actually relatively light, but it does make it look nice. But here we've got lots of jaspers and agates and quartz in the middle. So good signs. Looks like pretty good material. We're gonna keep working it.
So the pressure's on. This is my first flip from the Crater of Diamonds. Let's see if I can actually get a center out of this. This material does definitely work different than what I'm used to, but let's hope in the end it flips the same. 3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, baby.
Look at that.
Baby.
Material's looking really good.
Approved myself. I can do it.
So one tip that they told us is like diamonds, if it's a flat diamond, sometimes they'll actually float out to the edges.
Yep.
So if you like go in a spiral and work your way all the way in, you won't like over focus on the center.
I do find when I'm doing it, I often get my nice center and then I get two little pockets on either side. And it's usually probably the first sides I start rocking. I get some that go out there that just won't come back in. But also I'm dealing with far more volumes of heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's the clearest and shiniest piece in this center. Not sure if it's a diamond. It doesn't seem to have the right size and shape, well, shape for a diamond. But looking at this center, I see one piece flashing back at me, and that's pretty. Don't think it's a diamond, though. Now, this is a chunk of barite. It's heavy just like diamonds, and that's why it's in our center. It's a slightly blue color, though. The camera's not really showing that. And a little garnet down there. All sorts of neat heavies. But we want the really neat heavy. Well, we have our first piece of spinel. It's that black thing right in the center there. So that's a good sign because they deposit right with the diamonds. We don't see any diamonds again. There's a piece of hematite or magnetite or ironstone. What is that? See it through the camera lens there? Right in the center? Frank's just looking at the camera lens right now to see what I'm looking at.
That zooms in really far, doesn't
It does,
it?
oh yeah.
I believe it's quartz, but it is shiny.
It's shiny. Okay, let's take the camera away and have a look. There's another piece of spinel Right beside that big whitish yellow rock, there's a piece of spinel. Another piece of barite right beside it, nice and blue. Love to see a diamond in a first flip rather than a later flip. Look at that. That must be that barite. See the blue in the center of the screen there? That's gotta be barite.
That's beautiful.
Beauty.
Good gemmy piece.
I got Frank looking through my screen of my camera right now because it magnifies so well. Just gonna do a quick over the shoulder view here. Frank, this is the bin for the centers?
Yeah. A little bit more vigorous. You want to really knock those, there you go. You want to really knock those heavies to the center.
My first gem sieve flip, I used the commercial Saruka, the gem sieve that you can buy here at the park. My second one, I used my home-built one. I wanted to see if it would do just as well. Mine uses a soft, flexible bottom. This guy here uses a hard, flat bottom. I know my soft, flexible one works really great when I'm doing the garnets, but I want to see how it would do for diamonds. It seemed to do a perfect job. Nice, great big center. It takes about twice as much material, so the center is about twice the size. You can see that it's like, perfectly centered in the circle here. Lots of heavies all around. No visible diamonds yet, but those will come in time. We've gone through the 2 buckets of, fine material that we sieved out now. The centers look amazing. This is exactly the right stuff that we want to be digging. Paul's over there digging more buckets so we can just go through more. Kyndal's over there sifting. Frank's over there gem sieving. We got a whole production line going here. We're gonna find a diamond for sure. It'll happen. We do take the centers all out of every flip. That's the heavies out of every flip. We put them in one bucket and we will go back and we'll process them one more time so that we don't waste too much time while we're here in our limited dig time looking for diamonds. We'll do that back at the camp after the park closes. Here we go. Frank's going for another. Beautiful pieces of barite in there. That's the blue. That's the blue, right?
Yeah, there's a barite vein just above us. An actual vein you can go see.
Great big piece of hematite there. Or magnetite, can't tell the difference really.
Unfortunately, we're not seeing spinels.
No spinels, that's not good. That's a black gemstone that indicates you're on very, very heavy material.
But still looking pretty good.
It is warm out here. It is awesome. I love this. This reminds me of back home in the summer. It's winter back home right now. It's snowing, it's cold. This is the weather I like. Having fun, Kyndal?
Oh yeah, it is a great day to dig diamonds. I expected it to be a lot colder working in this water, and it's not too bad.
Having fun, Frank?
Way too much fun.
Pauly, you having fun?
Yeah!
And I'm having a blast.
I'm very fortunate to have Dan with us today because he's been a great teacher on this trip so far. I think because of him and Frankie. And yeah, we'll be able to find a diamond.
I was meant to say me too, and
So the hole I started this morning where I just put my shovel into a random spot, apparently everyone wanted to start digging. I don't know, maybe they think I know what I'm doing. I don't know. But anyhow, that hole has become big, and what Frank is saying is that it is looking good down there, that there are some nice gravels coming out. Some nice gravels coming out of here, sitting right on the lamprite, the bedrock, and it looks like it's possibly some stuff other people have missed while they've been digging, or fresh stuff that have washed in. And this is like crunchy gravel. This is nice looking stuff. So our chances of getting a diamond are increasing by the moment.
It's a team effort. Frank's digging, Pauly and Kyndal are sifting over there.
I'm just standing back looking good. I will be gem sieving any second here.
That takes a lot of time. It takes like 45 minutes. Until maybe tomorrow after our live show. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, today's Monday. Tomorrow I've got my test.
Dan's a natural. He even looks like a diamond miner. Babe, we need to get like a good picture of him.
Your center might be slightly off to one side because of that, but it can still be a perfect, you know, concentration in one spot, just off to one side.
And it's good to, we'll just take heavy centers for the most part. It's good to take heavy centers anyway, because those diamonds can get covered by one piece of anything, yeah.
Pauly, you should try flipping it away from you, not towards you. It's real fun, trust me.
Yeah. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It was
A little sloppy.
pretty poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was pretty poor.
I'm
You
just
suck,
gonna
Paul.
get a shot of you guys looking at that there.
Look at that, there's a rock.
It would be so
I
funny.
am rolling.
It'd be so funny if we did see a big diamond right there. There's a
Ooh. This is my third one, and for sure there'll be a diamond in it. Ah, that was bad. What a bad flipperoni.
1, 2, 3. we did.
And then Paul gets in the shadow.
Sorry.
We tapped ours.
We
Those look
tapped.
good,
It
yeah.
could have been a mess. Piece of hematite in mine. Again, another piece of ironstone. Ironstone right in the middle. 1 or 2 diamonds for sure.
But what we're looking for is black sand.
I told you, hematite. That's black sand.
No garnish on this one. Nothing on my side.
Nothing, honey.
You're gonna have to, oh, there's no more stuff here.
I do like that it pops up like that.
On top, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's put them in the. This is con bin in it, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been
My
out
pants
here
might be
for
dirty.
A lot of gem sieving or sarukaing. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
Grabbing our centers.
There must be a diamond in this bucket somewhere.
There has to be. I know for sure I found about 6. But I put them in here so we can all share them.
Now, the Crater of Diamonds State Park has set it up so that you don't need all the equipment we have with us today. They have these big wash pavilions with great big tubs of water with benches. You can rent all the equipment right from the main office. If you're not set up for diamond mining, you can still come here and have a blast looking for diamonds. You can just walk the surface looking for the glints. Most diamonds are found that way, actually, just by seeing them laying on the surface. And the people from the Crater of Diamonds State Park here, they come out here and till the ground every once in a while. They actually bring big machines up here, turn everything over, so there's always fresh material on the surface. The best time to come out here hunting diamonds is right after they've tilled it and there's been a rainfall, because then the diamonds glow in the sun on the surface. And of course they have all the instructions of how to do it and people here to help you out as well. All around the park, they have these shovels jammed in the ground where big diamonds have been found. This was a 16.3 carat, looks like a white diamond. There's white, brown, and yellow here. And all around the park, you see these shovels where the big diamonds have been found. Well, we've been going for hours now.
Yep.
We haven't seen any diamonds yet, but we've got lots of material to go back through once we get back to the camp. I just dug from a different spot, and Frank says the material looks great. He's just looking through his first flip of that new spot right now. Oh, I'm starting to get tired though. This is hard on the back. Yep, lots of heavies in this one, eh?
Yeah, lots of it. It's good. And you actually do have some spinels. Right here's a nice spinel if you come from this other side. Right down in there, it's got some nice shine.
Okay, I'll have to move around to see that. I see something green in there too.
That's probably epidote.
Epidote.
Is I believe what
Where is the spinel? I'll have to get close up for that.
Right here. If you get it right at the right angle, it really shines. It's kind of the same luster as a diamond, honestly.
Excellent. I'll take your word for it. Let's pull out the close-up camera. Maybe it'll see it. My old eyes can't see nothing anymore.
What's this?
Look at that epidote crystal. That is beautiful. I love green. Green and blue are my favorite gemstones for sure. Although today I think, you know, clear yellow or brown would be my favorite. Yeah, Pauly can give me something brown, that's for sure.
You ready? Okay.
Here comes the Pauly.
All right.
Nice flip, Paul. I think that's the best one I've seen you do so far.
Ooh, clear. Mm-hmm, big old chunk of quartz.
Did I just find a diamond?
They're excited about something.
Did I just find a diamond?
Did you find a diamond?
Did I find a diamond?
Did you find a diamond?